Good morning. We're at Baskett Slough Wildlife National Refuge. Wildlife Refuge. It has to be wild because this is art gone wild, and wild things always happen. Today we're going to get our canvas slightly wet, and we're going to draw a we're going to try and draw a Fender's butterfly, which was discovered here in 1989 after they thought it went extinct. This particular place that we're in right now is in the middle of the Willamette Valley, and it's beautiful. There's a lot of yellow going on for the hay, and we'll get some bushes going on, and we're going to draw that Fender's butterfly, the one that they thought went extinct, but it is now not extinct anymore. They found it here in 1989. And there's some hay that was just recently harvested, and I'm going to put some lines where the hay is going, and we'll have that go right up to this area because we might put a few Canadian geese in because they are here. Okay, there's some bushes in this picture, and they're out in the distance. I don't know if you could see them, but they're right before the slough. They're right at the edge of the hay. So we're going to use the big brush and put the bushes in. This paint is so new that this Master's Touch acrylic paint still has the oh my
gosh! What are you doing down here in Baskett Slough National Wildlife Refuge?
This is where I hang out. I was here yesterday. I'm drawing the birds.
Do you hang out here too?
Do you eat birds?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
When I'm on a low cholesterol diet.
Yeah. Well, don't eat too many. We're trying to preserve them.
Well, I'm trying to lose weight. I find so much garbage in the forest that I eat. Big Macs, Whoppers. I'm having a hard time keeping the weight off.
Well, I just opened my Master's Touch acrylic paint.
Let me have a whiff.
Okay, it's from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to do what I do best is put the paint. Even though I have a palette today, I'm going to put a little bit. We're going to make some bushes right here because there's kind of a...
Well, you go on and do you, Gerri. I'm going to check out things behind the scenes.
Okay, I hope you don't eat too many of the birds. They're endangered species out here.
I won't, Gerri.
That was so cool when Bigfoot shows up. You just never know because this is art gone wild. We are the wild people. I thought I heard somebody in the bushes. Now, those are just like bushes that you can work with. We're going to put some green in there, and we're going to get some more things going on. Right now, I'm going to kind of paint what Baskett Slough looks like in the distance. As I'm painting, I'm putting in some bushes because there are a lot of bushes, and we need some green. Green is a good color when the sun glistens on the bushes. And there's a lot of green out here. There's a lot of birds out here. It's gorgeous. What a beautiful day. There is a creek in the distance that we'll try and put in. Let's get some more green. There's a big clump of green over here. And there's different shades of green, so you can get different shades by blending as you go. There's lots of yellow because summer's here. What a gorgeous day. Okay. We're going to go in and make this look more real because in the distance there are mountains that are more gray, kind of a gray color. And I want to go in with a smaller brush and put in the gray mountains. Here go the mountains. Let's put in some grays and let's just sketch them in, just be real free and easy. There's, in the distance, you'll see trees, but they're just kind of blending in with the sunshine and the shadows. I hear Bigfoot again.
Don't mind me, just looking for some shade.
Oh. Yeah, we're going to need shade today. Going to use some more water to blend this in. No, it's fine. Makes me work faster and not get all whatever I get. Okay, here we go. I got to get the mountains in because I'm going to go in kind of in this area and put more green, because if you look out there, there is the slough, the Baskett Slough. And I don't know if any of you have ever stopped here. It's off Highway 22, and it's an awesome place. It's a really awesome place, and I think you should stop here if you ever head to the Oregon coast on Highway 22, because if you like birds, this is the place to go. The green in the distance, there's a stream there, and we need to bring in the slough, which is a waterway. Just a few months ago, this green area was full of water, and there are tons of birds out there.
I think in you human language you call this a riparian zone.
Yeah, riparian zone. Thank you, Bigfoot. I think that there are some awesome things that have happened here in the past. I was told a story by an old timer, a very old timer, that there was a man that he liked this area and he wanted to bring in the Canadian geese. So he came out here and he planted a bunch of clover, because Canadian geese like clover, to bring them in here. And from this day on, there are tons of Canadian geese, which we'll paint a few in the picture. Okay, we got a little mist in the distance. That happens when it's going to be really hot. There's always a little mist, and you can go to the coast right now, and if you look out into the distance, you can see Mount Hood, and you can see, if you look really, really close, you can see all the mist that'll burn off in a little while. There'll be a nice view going on. I like Mount Hood. Okay. It's going to be an old dead tree that's just like got a butterfly on it. I don't think I'd eat a butterfly, but especially not a Fender's butterfly if they're endangered.
I do enjoy a refreshing glass of butterfly milk.
Butterfly milk? How do you milk a butterfly?
It's for me to know and you to find out, Gerri.
I had a bird for 27 years. His name was Corky, and he used to say, "Hi, Corky! Hi, Corky!" And then he'd say, "What's up?" And he used to, that was when we had telephones. And he used to make the exact sound of a ringing telephone. The goose has a long neck. I don't think I've ever sketched out a goose with paint before. Okay, and he's got a white spot, like right here, that will leave white. His eye is about here. Just kind of make a dab. And he's going to come in about there. And then in the distance, we should have some, I'll put the blue sky first. We got to get the blue going on. But I want to use this black paint before it dries. It's really hot today, so we got to get the black in first. Got a lot of movement in this goose. We will go in with a little smaller brush for the goose. I have a story about a goose. This is a true story. It's kind of a crazy one, but my dad was a big, great hunter of the Pacific Northwest. He knows every hill out there like the back of his hands. And he used to go collect mushrooms and he hunted elk. But one thing he did hunt and ate, he always ate what he hunted, are the Canadian geese. And I was a little girl, 7 years old. And when he would bring home the geese on a big chain link thing of geese, my job was to pull out all their feathers. So I would sit out in the garage and pull feathers. But you know, I think feathers are the most beautiful things in the world. Someday I'm going to paint a feather, just a feather. I think I should sketch out the butterfly. The blue Fender's butterfly I was talking about earlier. I think I'll stick it in right here. I'm going to sketch it out with this black, because it does have black around its edges. I think I'll call this Fender's blue because that's the name of the butterfly. Fender's butterfly. And it's blue. All of this is pearlized that I'm using now. So it'll have a sheen to it, which is really nice because if you're in your house and you're looking at the painting, when you use pearlized paint, which is Master's Touch, it shines, and with different lights, as the night goes on, your pearlized paint just gets a really cool sheen to it. All right, we're going to put some more stuff in here. I'm going to go in and do some fun things with fan brush because birds have like feathers. This kind of gives them that textured look. Oh, that was fun. Now I'm going to go in with some water, which I brought a lot of because it's so hot today. Okay. In the distance where there's water, we'll put cattails. We'll have to put some water in there.
Where are you going on the coast today?
You know, we never make plans. We just keep driving till we can't drive anymore. Yesterday we found a new beach. And it was so cool because you can drive out on the beach. It was out by Pacific City yesterday. Today I don't know where we'll end up yet. We kind of just go where our heart desires. There's a lot of little bushes all over the place out here, so I'm going to paint some grass and some bushes. And they're like going to be coming out of the water. Okay, we got to go back in and do some more black up in the hills. There's oak trees up here, so we should put a few oak trees up here. And they're kind of round. And they come down through the hills. There's lots of really cool fields in the distance. This place is so gorgeous, and it's so wonderful that nobody stops here anymore since they don't have bathrooms.
That is a keen observation.
Yeah. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I know.
We have a lot of hay to make. This is Sunny Day by Apple Barrel. It is a sunny day, which is what I love about painting, is you can just paint and enjoy yourself. Just feel free to make mistakes, kind of like life. Sometimes mistakes come out to be a beautiful thing. Listen to all the birds we're hearing. There went a swallow right by us. I think the swallow nest is right above your head. I'll get some green. This time I'm going to use pearlized acrylic green by Master's Touch. I think I might get a hotel room for tonight because the air conditioning didn't work in the house last night. Mom likes it when it's really, really hot. She likes sauna hot. She's like a snake. She has cold blood.
Well, maybe she's turning the AC off so she can warm up.
I think she did. It was 90 degrees all night last night. I don't freeze. I run on a different temperature. I'm hot-blooded. We need some geese out in the water. And a big clump of grass right here. I can't believe how fast this paint is drying up. Fender's butterfly is a gorgeous butterfly. There's a lot more detail in this particular painting than the mountain painting. With the birds and the butterflies. Give it some spots. I could put a family of Bigfoot way back here in the bushes. I think that's where they belong.
Well, put me up on one of those hills in the moonlight.
You want? Okay, Bigfoot, this is you. I'm going to put you up there. You're kind of a brown looking person. And I'll put your family in here too.
You know what a confident caterpillar will turn into?
What?
A social butterfly.
Yeah. Okay, you're there with your son. Okay, here is more texture here going on for the bird. Starts turning white down in this area, so we'll leave some white. I'll go in later and put more detail. I don't want him to turn green though. I've got too many colors on my brush. We need to bring in some dark in the grass, so it has some shadows. I like this tree, this old dead tree. There's-
Oh, in the painting. I see.
Oh, there's a spot above the bird's head that needs some work. Let me get my yellow going on, my sunny day yellow. We'll go in and get a little closer. Through the streets. Do you walk around at night? When do you do most of your hunting? Okay. No, I won't be baking. I'm gonna get an air-conditioned hotel room. Gonna bring in some more water here. The goose kind of looks like he's sitting in whiteness.
Yeah, I haven't eaten butterflies. I know they got more like that. They got more like a fine texture to their
I'm bringing some darkness in the front. But I think we need more blue. It's more grass than water out here. I'm gonna put some blue in there before it dries. I gotta hurry.
Days of 100-degree plus weather. There's gonna be much water anywhere out here.
This is called Pearlized Crystal Blue by Master's Touch. Okay. Oh, it's not even open yet. It is brand new. There we go. All right. Ooh, that's a beautiful blue. Got some nice water going on. This is a really peaceful place if you want to come here and meditate. Do you meditate, Bigfoot?
Yes, I meditate on a forest vibe.
On a forest vibe?
Tap into the
That's good. Meditation is good. It's good for your soul.
Helps with creativity when I'm like, how am I going to terrorize this season's forest visitors? And then I go into a deep meditation. I'm like, that's it.
You go into a deep meditation and you think about who you're going to terrorize.
No, more about how I'm going to terrorize.
I never thought you were the terrorizing type. I thought you kind of observed people.
Man, my 8 feet though.
Oh, wow. That's really tall. I feel privileged to have met you in real person.
Well, I keep running into you everywhere. You always wandering around Oregon painting pictures?
Yeah.
Well, I seem to have tapped into your time skills, your location scouting.
Oops. Got blue in the goose. I'll fix that. I'll get a brand new brush. Kind of go like that. It's got some water on him. I know what I can do. Put some more brown there. Give him more of a feathery look. What do you think, Bigfoot?
I'm liking it, Gerri.
You think I should sign it?
It might be about that time.
Okay. All right. One good thing about all your paintings, you can take them home and fix a lot of your mistakes. I'm going to get a brush that I can sign my name with. And here we go. Oh, you know what I didn't paint?
The horizon.
The beautiful blue sky. I will do that right now. Well, I'll sign it first. This is going to be a faint signing because I'm using the pearlized blue. It's not as dramatic, which is fine. Sometimes it's nice to just fade away in the darkness.
Be ephemeral.
I hope you enjoyed Baskett Slough, Canadian geese, and Fender's butterfly. It's been wonderful. Hope you have a wonderful day.